Okay, if you don't leave now, you never will. That is the message for today. There is somebody or something that you are choosing to walk away from. And this feels like an opportunity is coming in that is like the light at the end of a tunnel. Or a light at the end of the tunnel. It feels like this is a long time coming. This kind of feels like the message I did yesterday as well, but you're realizing that you can no longer give so much of yourself to a person or a situation that is making you worse. You are realizing that you are happier on your own. You're happier when you're away from them. When you're not there, you are a better version of yourself when you are not with this person. Or when you're not at that job. It's like you feel like yourself. You feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder. You're realizing that you have been feeding a fire that... What am I trying to say? You're feeding a fire that can't be put out. Does that make sense? You are giving so much of yourself, so much of your energy, so much of your time and your effort to something that is just taking from you. It's giving you nothing back. And all of this time and effort that you have been putting into this situation, this person, whatever this is, kind of feels like a person. It has been leaving you feeling so drained, so emotionally drained, to the point where you have zero energy for yourself at the end of the day, because you give all of yourself to other people. You could be introverted, and so when you spend a lot of time around people, you need like a few days to decompress and get that energy back for yourself. But it almost feels like you never have those moments to decompress. So you are just constantly walking around this world feeling exhausted, because you never have that time to give back to yourself. And it's making you, well, you're coming up as the ice queen. She's my ice queen. Whatever is sucking all of your energy, keeping you drained, and like emotionally drained, it's just making you kind of like a zombie. You're walking around like your face could be really pale, like the like the life has been drained out of you. You know, when you just have like a white face because there's like no more blood rushing to your head. That's how it feels. It's just like they are just completely draining. They're draining all of your energy. Does that make any sense? Okay. But it's leaving you kind of like, I want to say like dead inside. And not because you're not a kind and caring person. Clearly you are, because you're spending all of your time and efforts to help other people, right? Trying to save other people who are not willing to do the same for you. He's come out twice now. I put him back in and he came back out. So this is in regards to love. There is somebody that you have really done your best with, right? You could have taken a lot of time to try and change this person because you care so much about them. They could struggle with their mental health, with substance abuse, whatever this thing is. They could have just straight up been a toxic partner. But you've stuck around because you could have seen that they were hurting deep down with whatever this is that they were going through, and you wanted to stick around and help them out of a bad situation, even though they were not the best partner towards you. And it was leaving you cold, it was leaving you drained, especially if they were toxic and maybe spoke down to you in certain types of a way. This could have made you really insecure and feeling like they could have left you feeling really bad about yourself. But the good news is, it's like one day shit hit the fan and you remembered who you are. That's what I'm seeing. You remember who you are. And you remember, like, you wake up and you're like, oh wait, actually, you don't deserve me. And I don't deserve to be spoken to like that. It's like you are reclaiming your energy. You're reclaiming your power. And you're like, I don't have time to be dealing with people like this. You're remembering your worth. That's what's beautiful about this. Whether you're planning on walking away from them or you already have, the second that you do, you're not looking back. And it's not because what's hard is that walking away isn't easy. Walking away from this person isn't easy. You truly do love them. That's what's difficult. And I'm almost getting the feeling of like, if I don't leave now, I never will. So you've decided to take that action and walk away because you know that this isn't good for you. You know that you can't save them. That's what it's like. You have been trying to save this person, and you're realizing that trying to save them isn't going to work, number one. But number two, it's slowly killing you as well, right? You're not saving anybody. And in turn, you're only just hurting yourself. And once you were able to realize that and make that decision to walk away, and once you do, you're going to realize that you're happier than ever. Once you actually have that time and energy to give back to yourself, to start taking care of yourself, to prioritize yourself, you're going to be like, you're going to realize that you gave way too much to this person. And there's no shame in that because you did it because you loved them and you were trying to help them, and that's a beautiful thing. But now you can give that energy back to yourself, and it's going to feel so good. Your energy is going to be yours again. And something new is coming in, okay? You're going to be in a new... It's like a new door is opening for you and you are just running through it. And you're not looking back, because if you did, maybe you would run back to them, right? So you know that you have to be strong and move forward. There are good things, there are beautiful things waiting for you beyond that door. It just requires you to walk through it, and you are in an energy of overthinking all of this because you love them. This decision isn't easy, and it's hard to walk away, not just because you love them and want to help them. It's almost like you're scared to walk away because you don't know what's going to happen when you do. You don't know how this person is going to react. You don't know if they're going to be able to take care of themselves when you're gone. You don't know if things are only going to get worse for this person when you're gone. When you're not there babysitting them, taking care of them, telling them all of the steps that they need to take to get through their day. It almost feels like you were their mother in a way. So there's that fear too of walking away and not knowing what is going to happen to them, how they're going to handle it if they are struggling with their mental health. And you walk away, you don't know if their mental health is just going to get worse, right? So there's always that fear because you do deeply care about them, but you need to remember that you cannot save somebody if you can't save yourself first. Is that what it is? It's like the airplane thing where it's like you have to put on your own oxygen mask before you can help other people. And this person has completely drained you. It's like they have drained the life out of you. It's like they're a vampire. It's like I just see you as like this pale-faced woman with nothing behind the eyes. It's like you're dead behind the eyes. All of that passion, that spark, that confidence, that self-love that you used to have, this person has completely drained all of it out of you, and you are walking around like a lifeless person. And yes, it's hard to walk away, but damn, it's like first of all, they can take care of themselves. They are a full-grown adult man or woman, but I'm seeing this as a masculine. They can take care of themselves. You do not need to mother them. You do not need to babysit them. They can take care of themselves. Once you walk away, I think you will don't look back and just know that they can take care of themselves. They haven't been doing it because you have been doing it. Why would they do it if they have somebody doing it for them, right? Once they don't have somebody doing it for them, they are forced to do it themselves. So you can hold them accountable, all right? They can take care of themselves, all right? That is not your job. That is not your job, all right? You have bigger, better things to worry about, all right? Number one being taking care of yourself, getting that color back getting that color back in your face, that life in your eyes, all right, that spark that you need. You need to start living for yourself again, all right? You're going to find that confidence, that hot girl confidence, and you are going to step into this new beginning, and you're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel like yourself again. You're going to have that like spark for life again that you have been missing for so long because all of your energy has been going towards this like man-child person. And once that's out of the picture, you're going to be happier than ever. That's just what I was feeling. It's the Billie Eilish song, like, when I'm away from you, I am happier than ever. So yes, walking away from them is hard, but once you do, and you start feeling like yourself again, that's it. You're never looking back. And why would you want to? Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Bye, guys.